Hey everyone, Michael O'Brien here. Let's have a talk about exposure videos. Alright my friends, welcome to another video here at O'Brien Magic. I'm really happy to have you guys. You may or may not have seen recently that one of those TikTok, Instagram, YouTube magic exposure channels actually did an expose on a trick that I have put out there. I'll go ahead and show you what my response to that was. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Imagine if you put that same energy that you put into exposing other people's material online into your own act. You could actually put some really cool content on your channel that people would absolutely love. Instead, you decided to take other people's material and use it as your own on that channel. I promise you, people are not really cheering for you in this video. They just want to see how the trick is done. So if you want, you can put in the practice and you can make your magic really, really good and you can have a really good time performing online, or just continue to go the cheap and easy way and just reveal other people's magic on your channel. But either way, do better. Now, I don't want to go over everything that I discussed in that response, and many of you have actually reached out to me and told me that that was a pretty solid response. But then of course the engagement in the comment section there was things like, why give this air? You know, why even bring attention to it? Why share the video? Because now more people are going to see it, right? Why let it bother you? There's no reason to get all in a fuss about it because there's not really anything that you can do. While all of those points are valid, and I actually agree with just about all of those points, what I would say is that there is a little bit of a culture shift. I'm seeing a lot of content creators, not just in magic, but in general, are getting fed up with something called content theft, right? Unoriginal ideas where people take someone else's content, maybe they might change one or two little things and then basically post it as their own. You have videos like those react videos where basically the whole clip plays and you have someone just there going the whole time like in a green screen, right? You have videos where someone would just completely rip off a premise and you'll be watching the video and you'll be like, wait a minute, I've seen this before, but it wasn't that channel, it was a different channel that did it, but it's the same exact content, right? And a lot of people don't like that. You'll read the comment sections and a lot of people will be like, bro, you stole this from so-and-so and you didn't even tag them or credit them in it. So in my response to this channel, you'll notice that I didn't really attack it from the angle of magic exposure is bad, because if I'm being 100% honest with you, the general public doesn't really care too much about magic exposure. They don't see it the same way that we as magicians see it. They don't see a trick being exposed as someone taking food off of the table of someone else. They just see it as, it's just tricks. You perform the trick and then, you know, if the person figures it out, they figure it out. And then they're allowed to tell other people how it works. That's just what it is, right? So what I decided to do was tackle this whole thing from a different perspective. Hey everyone, so sorry for the interruption. I just wanted to take a quick minute to thank the newest members of the mob for joining. Thank you guys so much. It's because of you that I'm truly able to keep this channel going. You're gonna get early access to videos, you're gonna access tutorials, lectures, and even get one-on-one access with me where you can pick my brain about anything that you like. If you guys would like to join them and become a member of the mob, please click the join button, or you can click the membership tab right here on the channel for more information. If you guys would like to see some more awesome magic, please head over to my online magic shop at o'brienmagic.com. And as always, if you enjoy these videos, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for the interruption. And now back to the video. All right, so how do we combat this? What I've decided to do is target this from a little bit of a different perspective. Rather than targeting this from a magic exposure is bad, I targeted it from a how lazy are you that you're stealing other people's content angle, right? And the response has actually been pretty interesting. And I'm not just talking about from magicians. Obviously, 95% of the people that enjoy my videos are either magicians or at the very least already into magic. So for those few laymen or friends of mine that don't do magic, you know, that commented, they were more upset that the person stole my content and used my content without tagging me or asking me for permission. Again, they don't really care too much about the magic exposure side because, you know, they don't really have a dog in that fight. They're not doing magic tricks. They're not worried about people knowing how their secrets are done, right? They're not professional working magicians that are worried that they're going to lose out on gigs because the big piece that they do in their act was revealed on a TikTok video. So they don't really care about that too much. But they were like, wow, man, that kind of sucks. I'm so sorry that they stole that from you. This channel has like 400,000 subscribers on it, and they didn't even tag you in it. Like, that's like a big channel, like stealing from the little guy, right? Because my channel, my humble channel, has less than 10,000 subscribers on it. I'm talking Instagram, right? And so that's kind of the angle that I wanted to attack it at, from a how lazy are you that this is how you are having to get clicks and views angle. And I'm seeing a little bit of success from it. So what I would recommend is reading the comment sections on some of these videos, because you guys might notice, you know, some people are gonna say, man, why you ruin it? Like, it's no fun to ruin the secret. Some people might be like, oh, thank you so much. Now I know how that trick is done, right? Because again, they don't care about the secret. And then some people might just be like, why are you stealing content? Like, post something original. I've seen all this stuff before. And then what's worse is you have magic reveal channels that are not just stealing the content from the person performing the trick, but they're stealing the ideas from the other content thieves, right? Like, one thing you'll notice in the video is this whole holding the cell phone while the original video is playing in the back, because you're like doing a green screen thing, and you're just like doing this, and then you go like this, like, oh, I know how that's done, let me show you guys, right? Like, all of the channels are doing that now. Or the whole, I'm gonna show you a magic trick, but my friend or a spouse or a significant other is going to come over and reveal it and embarrass me in front of the camera. Like those two guys that used to do that, where the one guy was just kind of sitting in the back, and the other guy was doing a trick, and he's like, right, and doing that whole thing. And the other guy comes up and just like takes his gimmick apart right in front of the camera so you can see how it's done. And he's like trying to cover the camera and stuff. I know you've seen these videos, you know exactly who I'm talking about. There are so many different channels that are doing that now. It's like not even original. They're stealing the content from the content thieves, right? And these things just start to get really old after a while. So what am I asking you to do about it? I'm asking you to do a few things. Number one, spread awareness, not just about magic exposure videos, but just in general about how lazy it is that people steal other people's content. And I promise a lot more people are gonna sympathize or even empathize with that, rather than just talking about magic exposure. Because at the end of the day, the magic exposure is not gonna stop. But what might stop is the content theft. If enough people stop watching those videos because they're like, why would I watch the copycat when I can watch the original, right? So at the end of the day, a whole lot might not change, but in my opinion, it's at least worth giving it a shot. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Am I wrong? Am I wasting my time? Am I barking up the wrong tree when there's so many other things I should be worrying about? Or do you think it's a good idea to bring awareness to this? Let me know. I just wanted to thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, want to see more videos just like it, please go ahead, click the subscribe button, click the like button, the share button, the button, and any other buttons of that nature. Don't forget to check out my website, obrienmagic.com, for some really cool magic products. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.